And for years in the 1850s, it was the workplace, and perhaps even the home for a time, of a woman named Ellen Mitchell, one of the laundresses here at Chatham, an enslaved person. Now in 1857, the owner of Chatham had indicated in her will, when she died, that the slaves at Chatham were to be able to choose a new owner or to go free. Ellen Mitchell was among those, of course, and by then she had 5 children, and her mother also lived and worked on the grounds here at Chatham. But the new owner of Chatham, a man named J. Horace Lacey, challenged the will in court and ultimately overturned it. The courts concluded that because slaves were property, they did not have the legal right to make a decision as to whether or not they would be free or go to another owner. And so they remained in slavery, including Ellen Mitchell. But Ellen Mitchell's fate was different than all of the other slaves here at Chatham. For some reason, a reason we do not know today, the new owner, J. Horace Lacey, gave her the opportunity to buy herself and her family out of slavery. He did that by conveying her first to a slave trader in town, but with the mandate that she be allowed, given a certain amount of time, to raise the money to buy her family out of slavery. And so in 1858, she embarked on a fundraising trip, fundraising for freedom, in fact. She would travel to Philadelphia, in New York City, and her name, her case became known among the abolitionists groups there and the churches there, and many of them rallied together to raise money for Ellen Mitchell's effort. The clock was ticking and was in fact down to a matter of days before the deadline would pass. But in the end, Ellen Mitchell was able to raise enough money, several $1,000s, to buy herself and her 5 children out of slavery. J. Horace Lacey, probably as a matter of his own convenience, decided to, if you will, throw in Ellen Mitchell's mother, who was old enough at that point to be of little use, practical use, to J. Horace Lacey. And so Ellen Mitchell and her family left this place probably in 1859, and they would move to Cincinnati, Ohio, where they appeared on the census in 1860. We know nothing about her life after that, other than the rather important fact that she lived it as a free person.